So James O'Keefe has a new interview out where a former CIA, only former because once this came public he was fired, admits that the CIA and other intel agencies were working in tandem to subvert Donald Trump to take him down. And they did this because they thought he was a threat to a country or colluding with Russia, etc. This has been the case. It's just more evidence of what we've known the whole time. Chuck Schumer told us before Trump was even sworn in. The mere fact that Trump, who is elected to be the most powerful person in the country, hence in the world, has to be fearful of the executive agencies that he's in charge of and can't criticize them shows us that it's actually those executive agencies and other institutions that run this country and not the will of the people and who they elect. What they did is more subversive than anything Trump was accused of doing. But we've known this for a long while. For example, the entire media class, academia, etc., said the biggest story in the world for 4 years was that Trump allegedly colluded with Russians to get dirt on his opponent. And yet we see the exact opposite was true. It was actually Hillary's team who colluded with suspected Russian spy named Igor Dushenko to come up with dirt that was disinformation on Trump that was used by the FBI as a precursor to spy on his team. And yet, where was the outrage from academia, mainstream media, corporate America, and most importantly, the intel agencies in going after Hillary's team for actually doing what they accused Trump of doing, colluding with suspected Russian spies? There was none. In fact, the FBI went along with it. And it's because, as O'Keefe's reporting here, that there was an agenda to take down Trump. And this is more of a grave crime than anything any individual president can do, let alone that Trump was accused of. Our country is not ran by the people who vote. Your will doesn't matter. There are people behind the scenes like those in these intel agencies that will subvert your elected leaders if they feel that their agenda doesn't go along with their own. And so we should speak up about this being the gravest threat, not Trump paying Stormy Daniels, not Trump or Joe Biden mishandling classified information. And it has nothing to do with just supporting Trump. You should worry about this if you're Republican, Democrat, Green Party, Constitutionalist, Libertarian, etc. We cannot have a working system where the will of the people doesn't matter. And all of a sudden it makes sense why all of these things that people could agree on, such as why are we massively spending? Why is the border porous? Fentanyl deaths, getting aid to places like East Palestine or Maui. Why can none of this occur? It's because the people that really run the show don't have your agenda in order. Remember, they even subverted Trump when he tried to pull troops out of Syria. So until we get a handle on this corruption, no other issue matters. And I thank James O'Keefe for providing yet more evidence showing exactly how the intel agencies felt that Trump was a threat not to the country, but to them.